have been granted the highest level of pursuit support. Command has approved the request for aerial response units. When in a pursuit, you can call in one of the helicopter units to assist you. The aerial unit will attempt to track the suspect and bring them to a stop with force. The helicopters are equipped with spike strips which they will attempt to drop ahead of any fleeing suspect. The units have a limited amount of fuel, so use any request wisely.
Built like an athlete, the GranTurismo S Automatic maintains the purity of the original's lines while providing power, driving pleasure, and still has space for 4 adults. When revving above 3,000 RPM on the move, the exhaust valves open to allow the exhaust gases to escape more quickly, creating a lower back pressure and a peak power of 440 bhp. The effect of the self-adapting gearbox is a smooth ride at low revs and consistent power delivery at high revs. New side spoilers add to the dynamic look, and new 20-inch wheel rims that mirror the design of the famous Trident logo render Pininfarina's work of art even more intriguing. The grille has concave vertical slats that give the appearance of inhaling air even when stationary.
Officers in pursuit of an Audi TT heading east on Lakeside Avenue.
Confirmed. Suspect is exceeding all posted limits. Requesting assistance.
Interceptor assistance is en route to your location. Interceptor aerial support is granted for the duration of this pursuit. Bring him in.
Roger that. Aerial pursuit unit engaging.
Satellite connection down. All units, we are being jammed. Eyes on target. Monitoring spike strip release in your area. Proceed with caution. Apprehended. All units, stand down.
The Bugatti Veyron 16.4 is one of the key milestones of 21st century automotive engineering. The technical requirements were challenging. Top speed above 400 kilometers per hour and in excess of 1,000 horsepower. Quad turbocharged 8.0-liter W16 powering all 4 wheels means one thing: insane acceleration. In fact, the only thing more impressive than the 2.5 seconds it takes to get to 60 miles per hour is the stopping power of its huge ceramic brakes, which can bring it to a halt again in 2.3 seconds. Ingenious aerodynamics are the only thing keeping the Veyron on the ground at high speed, with the car literally changing shape as it accelerates to top speed.
to all units. Officers require assistance on Rockingham Road. All units respond. This is an emergency situation.
Reigning king of the asphalt jungle. Boasting DNA from its legendary predecessor, the Dodge Challenger SRT8, manufactured at Chrysler's assembly plant in Ontario, has unmistakable looks with ground-shaking performance. Featuring a 6.1-liter Hemi V8, the highest specific output naturally aspirated engine ever offered in a Challenger, and low-drag aluminum Brembo calipers, the Challenger SRT8 can accelerate to 100 miles per hour, then stop again in less than 17 seconds. Dual round headlamps, performance hood, and signature full-width tail lamp contribute to a classic profile inspired by the 1970s legend. Consider history rewritten.
Situation on East Gorge Freeway.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage.
Pursuing officer, be advised, there is 40.
ahead of you.
Suspect has hit the roadblock. All units moving. Roadblock has been passed. Roadblock has been passed. Suspect. Roadblock unit dispatched. Please advise on target position.
EMP has missed the target. EMP has missed the target. All units, continue pursuit, over.
All units, roadblock unit reports hit and run. Backup requested. Suspect has released a spike strip. All officers be on guard. Roadblock patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them.
All units, roadblock in position ahead.
Dispatch suspect just ran the roadblock. Repeat, suspect just ran the roadblock.
Target has been apprehended. All units, stand down. Officer in pursuit of a red Alpha on East Gorge Freeway.
Confirm Central, closing in on the suspect. Wait! Suspect just pulled a 180, heading the other way. Request assistance.
Engaging interceptor unit. Proceed with caution. Roger that, 1073 approved. Roadblock units deploying directly ahead of you. All units, weapon systems are down. Rerouting communications.
Roadblock patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them. Spikes on the road. All units proceed with caution.
All units, roadblock in position ahead.
Contact.
Weapon systems are down. Suspect is using a jammer. unit release in your area. Proceed with caution. Spike strip has failed to slow the target. Weapon systems are inoperative. Use direct force. Target has been apprehended. All units stand down. Central to all units, officers require assistance on Hope Canyon Freeway. Units still required on scene. Please respond.
4 doors, 4 seats, 8 cylinders. Up to this point, others may even have been able to keep up, but this Panamera joins the long line of Porsche turbo models with boosted power, as well as including an extensive suite of equipment as standard. The Panamera Turbo uses the 7-speed PDK, Porsche Doppelkupplung, which is essentially 2 gearboxes in one and thus requires 2 clutches. With 2 separate input shafts, one inside the other, the flow of power is only ever transmitted through one half of the gearbox, with the other pre-selecting the next gear for quick and smooth gear changes. Porsche believed that form should follow function. Nothing else would make sense. The front, shoulders, and rear all have instantly recognizable Porsche traits. Particularly striking are the side air outlets behind the front wheels, paying homage to the Carrera GT.
Priority situation on Cascade Terrace.
Collision. Target vehicle has been involved in a traffic.
Roger that, 1073 approved. Roadblock units deploying directly ahead of you. EMP activated, acquiring target lock. EMP has missed the target. EMP has missed the target. All units, continue pursuit, over.
I've made contact. He has sustained some damage. This is Roadblock Patrol 1. We're on standby. Over.
That's confirmed. Your roadblock is in position.
Roadblock reporting 10 minutes. All units move in.
All units, local EMPs are now authorized for use. Repeat, EMPs are go.
Roadblock patrol units on scene. Let me know where you want them.
All units, roadblock in position ahead. Officers have the suspect in custody. This thing is over. SCPD closed the gap on speed racers, delivering the most effective and most expensive obstructions. Porsche Cayenne turbos now deployed to add spice to your roadblock. Roadblocks of the SCPD in association with Porsche.
The original Gallardo is the most successful Lamborghini of all time, with 7,100 being sold. The new Gallardo LP 564 has a more powerful engine and is 20 kilograms lighter, resulting in an increased performance without an increase in emissions. Traction has also been increased over its predecessor, thanks to improvements to the four-wheel drive transmission, suspension, and aerodynamics. A smooth underbody and rear diffuser helps to suck the car onto the road at higher speeds. The new Lamborghini Gallardo LP 564 is a master at taking corners fast. An optimized weight distribution of 57% to the rear was achieved by placing the engine lengthways, hence the LP, longitudinal posteriore, in the model description.
Officers in pursuit of a green Lamborghini on West Beach Freeway.
Confirmed. Suspect reported fleeing the scene of a robbery at the Hudson Tech plant.
Affirmative, officer. Interceptor assistance is en route to your location.
Intercepting unit on scene and standing down.
Interceptor, multiple EMT units were stolen in the raid. Proceed with caution. Roadblock is deployed directly ahead of you.
Roadblock reporting 1050. All units move in. I've made contact. My vehicle has taken damage.
Suspect vehicles have been stopped. Good job, officer.
The spirit of performance. The record-breaking CCX Competition Coupe 10th Anniversary Edition was developed to deliver superior performance both on the track and on the road. With no gadgets or unnecessary features, every aspect of this machine serves a fundamental purpose: to reach ultimate speeds and efficiencies. Re-engineered to comply with stringent new U.S. regulations, the CCX builds on the CC lineage of Koenigsegg cars. The supercharged 4.7-liter V8 built by Koenigsegg, combined with an ultra-lightweight chassis, gives you a very impressive 683 bhp per ton. A scoop on the bonnet, redesigned front lamps and side skirts help to distinguish this Koenigsegg from the others and improve on what was already insane performance numbers. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds and a top speed of over 240 miles per hour.
Central to all units, officers require assistance on Eagle Crest Road. You are being evaluated on your response time. Proceed with caution.
600 horses don't slither. The Dodge Viper has always been the big gun of American muscle when it comes to engine size and raw power. With SRT in its name, the Dodge Viper SRT-10 also guarantees balanced performance and benchmark braking. Street and Racing Technology, SRT, worked with McLaren Performance Technologies and Ricardo Corporation to develop an 8.4-liter V10 with more efficient breathing and a higher engine speed. To handle the increased torque, a smaller diameter twin-disc clutch and the latest Evolution 6-speed Tremec T56 manual transmission were also required. A noticeably larger and more efficient hood scoop and venting can be seen on this iteration of the Viper, which helps to cool the new, larger engine. This car has all the classic Viper detailing with its crosshair grille, deep-cut sides, and swept-back fenders.
Situation on Rockingham Road. Spike strip deployed. We are showing spike strip deployed at your location. All units, you are clear to use spike strips. I repeat, spike strips are now authorized. Over.
I've made contact. Ticket has been issued. Suspect is using spikes, requesting support.
Monitoring spike strip release in your area. Proceed with caution. Suspect has missed the spike strip. Suspect has missed the spike strip. Better luck next time. Over. Detecting an EMP lock signal. Spike has failed to slow. The target suspect is still on the run. Target has been apprehended. All units stand down.
Superleggera Superlight is the top-of-the-range Gallardo and successor to its predecessor launched in 2007. The LP564 was already 20 kilograms lighter than the original Gallardo, which makes the Superleggera's weight saving of an extra 70 kilograms even more impressive. Lamborghini have been at the forefront of carbon fiber use for many years, and much of the weight saving is achieved through the extensive use of this material inside and out. Forged aluminum wheels with titanium bolts and firmer shock absorbers and anti-roll bars increase the car's breathtaking cornering potential. The lightest Lamborghini currently available has not seen a reduction in style. The rear windshield and side windows may be made from polycarbonate instead of glass, but these and its prominent fixed rear wing and large front splitter define this Gallardo's racing intentions.
Suspect sighted on Foxglare Pass driving erratically in a Ford Shelby. Engage in pursuit. Command Central has approved SCPD airborne assistance. Use the aerial support unit to keep your target from escaping.
Roger that. 1071 received. Aerial pursuit engaged.
EMP activated, acquiring target lock.
Contact. Spikes on the road. All units proceed with caution.
All units, local EMPs are now authorized for use. EMPs. Aerial pursuit unit is online. The target. All units continue. All units continue.
Target.
Mike.
Target.
Has been apprehended. All units stand down. Central to all units, officers require assistance on Coral Bay Drive. This situation is high priority. All units respond ASAP. units, officers require assistance on Oakmont Valley. All units respond, this is an emergency situation.